stand up, but the main thing is getting stops, and it's going to come down to getting stops to win this game.
All good things to sustain for the second half, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. The 3 E's, Shaq. That's all I got to say. They've avoided turning the basketball over, and that's a recipe for success. Now, here's how they do it. By sacrificing the highlight reel plays, you get good looks, and those home run plays will still come.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they need to be much more aggressive on offense. Try to get to the foul line more. It's called a charity stripe for a reason. They haven't shown they want it, Ernie. Everybody wants charity. Me too. I like charity. They don't get more aggressive, they might have a hard time in the second.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? 10 points and a couple of nice steals, too. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with Pat. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Randall. Then there's Towns. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Wall in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. To the left side wing. And Jordan has it in the corner. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Outside, Wall. Jordan against Knight. Towns sets the pick for Knight. Passes it to Towns. Charity strike shot. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Temple gets the bucket.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Here's Wall.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on the now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks the Wall. The feed to Towns. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Hudson comes in for John Wall. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Garnett. Nails the 16-footer. Garnett's got 10 points.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Bledsoe kicks to Randall. To the wing right side. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's Cauley Stein. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Knight wide open. Offline with his three. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Jordan. Guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Garnett. Outside Jordan. Garnett, the screen. Off the screen. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
All right, a chance to see stats for Eric Bledsoe. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 14 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got 11 points.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Dallas calls timeout. Kufis checked in for Dallas. Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Minnesota. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And that one's good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Bledsoe kicks to Kufis. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Knight. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. Shot to stop the drought. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Feeds it to Jordan. They set the pick. Green inside the three-point line. Dallas making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. Beal's checked in. Mavericks leading by 3. Knight passes to Kid Gilchrist. Dallas moving the ball around. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavs?
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Mavericks making a switch here. Galloway's checked in. The dish to O'Neal. He feeds it to Beal. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. And the rejection by Cousins. But he gets it back. Beal can't get it to go.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds on it.
No.
On the wing, Green. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Towns, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wall comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Galloway kicks to Wall. Dishes it to Galloway. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 4th assist in this one.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
You know, whatever they chopped it up about during the break, it's worked. I mean, they've really been excellent in their execution since halftime.
And here's Green outside. And yes, sir, that one drops. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
It looks like he took that last three a little personal.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Greg. You saw it in his eyes. I mean, heck, that was a payback shot right there. I don't think there's any doubt.
A nice shot by Knight.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Covered by Wall. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He kicks to Cousins. Unloads from 13. Can't get it to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead, up by 7. And we'll get going after this from the American Air. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Williams with the ball, and a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Williams, Garnett out there with Jordan. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Temple in at the 5 spot.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
It's deflected. They retain possession. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Timberwolves. Scotty's checked in for Beal.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And here's Bledsoe. He dishes it to Towns. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs. The Timberwolves shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Jordan against Bledsoe. Jordan dishes to Garnett. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we'll get. Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's the screen. Jordan with Eric Bledsoe covering. Fires from the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The pass to Kid Gilchrist. Kicks at the wall. Passes it to Towns. And it's Dallas with another.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets him going.
Randall against Garnett. It's stolen by Randall. And there's the feed to Wall. Pass to Towns. That pushes it to double digits.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Green's checked in for Scott. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Jordan has it in the corner. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Dallas calls timeout.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Randall against Garnett. Now here's Randall. D right on him. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Wall. Shot, high post. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves trail by 10. To the inside. Garnett. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Randall, a screen on Jordan. Pass to Randall. Ball kicks to Bledsoe. Feeds to Randall. Now the dish to Bledsoe. Fires the 3. And Jordan sends it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Heights checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Out to the wing. Garnett goes in. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Outside, Wall. Now Green. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Jordan. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
Hit with the block. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here.
Okay.
No good on the free throw. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Mavericks. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Now the Timberwolves with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And Jordan has it in the corner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Wall. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And that bucket should stop the bleed.
Yeah, we'll see, though, Greg. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
Dishes to Jordan. Puts it up from 12, and again it's Minnesota. Dallas calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. .139 left in the game. Here's Randall. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 6 points for Julius Randle.
Watch out. That assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Jordan. And it's thrown down for both hands.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only everything that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Outside, Wolf. He feeds it to Cousins. Minnesota with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jordan, and he snaps it out of pass to Selma.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Randall. Excellent detail from Garnett.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Here's Jordan. It's good.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Cousins. Minnesota with the rebound. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Outside Jordan. Six on the shot clock. He kicks it to Temple. Count it!
I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coast.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Dallas calls timeout. They're losing by 4. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
Five seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. They really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. They turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan player of the game. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
His highlight reel is something to watch, guys. He just simply attacked the rim. He played aggressively, did not back down from anyone. He kept the momentum moving in their favor.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the